Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Captain Shane and the Coleman Paladins. We are still in Scotland, as you can see. We have not progressed any further. I think our goal in this video is to head further south. We are going to go ahead and visit the city, I would say, but since it's a tribal holding, I guess it'd just be their little village. We're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into. We only have 50 gold, so we need to be careful what we get. But we are going to go ahead and visit with the local tavern. Alright. So, wouldn't mind hearing a story or two. Let's see who's up for recruitment. Alright, so we have this lady. She is a lustful craven. So she's an honorable craven. So she's honest and lustful, which makes no sense. Well, I guess she can still be one to roll around the hay a lot and just be honest about it. Okay, she's thrifty. She's got pretty good stewardship and decent diplomacy. Now this big guy, he looks like he's a giant. Alright, well, first off, he's a witch. If my guy's we're gonna start off being pious, being a zealous captain, we don't want to take anything like that. I accidentally took the gentleman from the with a different religion earlier. I don't want to fill my camps up with a bunch of people who are not going to fit the mold of what we're looking to do. But we got this little fella here. He's a dwarf. It's not a good thing, not a terrible thing either. Because holy cow, he has got some learning, and he's got good intrigue, which I don't have anybody with good intrigue yet. I want to kind of be balanced, because I don't have to just do the martial type contracts. I can do a couple of the other ones too if I have a few people that are decent at them. Okay, but this comes down to money, because I only have 50 gold. 43, 35, 39. He's 35, but he's also the witch. And she is apparently the better of all of them. She does have that high stewardship and the diplomacy. He's got good learning and good. He's an herbalist and a wise man, so he might make a good physician. I don't have one yet. If I could go ahead and put him in that role, and he can start going ahead and, build. That's what I'm going to do, because I need that. Especially if you watched the last episode, you saw how much we were getting in the weather and everything else, all the sicknesses and ailments. Like, let's get us a guy who's going to be good for our physician. All right. Let's walk up to this temptress, shall we? Okay. I am intently observing the temptress sitting herself down at a nearby table. The tavern owner called her lust, didn't he? She looks puzzled as I approach her, possibly because my internal turmoil is clear as day on my face. Why would this bother me? I am Captain Shane of the Coleman Paladins. Damn it. I keep reminding myself of my recent accomplishments in order to remain calm. I am mostly failing. Alright, so I can pay 18. She'll join my camp. I don't have 18. I could go in debt, but is she any good? She's not any good, but she is a forder. It's going to help with, travel speeds. And she's got +2 to her martial, but she's not good at anything. Like, she's good at being pretty much a dog, I guess. Don't have seducer. I don't want to pay her the gold, so she's either going to join us or she's going to ignore us. So let's see. Oh, she joined us. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this intriguing fella in the hood. And then there's the seating tax. The Pictish ruffian remarks with a wire smile as he motions towards the hooded figure's chair. That's an additional bit of gold, certainly. The hooded man immediately stands up, and as the hood drops, I recognize him as none other than Mormir, Sinead of Fife. This is an outrage, the Moor explained, clearly flustered. Don't make me inquire with my business associates, the ruffian threatens, and the situation grows increasingly tense. Okay, so I could settle his tab, but again, I don't have money to do that. Oh, but this one I got a 90% chance to convince the guy to leave him alone. He becomes one of my patrons, and I get closer to making a friendship, and he even starts to get positive opinion. Well, that's what we're gonna do. And I did end up getting him as one of my roll of patrons. I grew closer to one of my friendship, and now he's up to plus 22. And I gained a favor hook on him. Okay. All right. Go hear some stories, shall we? And then the great Leviathan destroyed the world a fifth time, dying in the process, but from her body sprang new land, plants, and animals. But that story is for another time. The storyteller gives me a mysterious smile, leans back in his fireplace seat, and takes another sip of spiced wine. Alright, let's see. I guess it had one or two relevant points. So I'm more likely just getting exotic intrigue, which is going to increase my intrigue for 3 months. Since I plan on traveling, I don't really need to do intrigue. So, but I can go ahead and do this one. It's going to lower my stress and give me piety. Let's do that. I want the church people like me, that's for sure. Alright. We don't need supplies. I only got the ring, but I want it. Let's look at the contracts that they could possibly give me. So criminal, no. Martial, possibly, and learning. Let's go ahead and do some martial. Let's head back. Let's go ahead and leave there. That's criminal. Okay, so there is 2 contracts. Let's go ahead and look at them real quick. Okay, so this one will give me 48 regardless of how I do, plus the 500 provisions. And this one here will give me 67 regardless, plus 500 provisions if I get exceptional. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the better paying one first. Oh. Now, before I hit that travel button, let's go ahead and make... Oh, see, he is good at it. I knew he'd be good. The little man's good for something. Who's going to be my second command? I think it's going to be this... guy or girl? Oh, it's a woman. Oh, wow. Okay. She's 24. I'm 20. She's got good prowess, good martial. She's brave, stubborn, and ambitious. Honestly, I think Usbale is who I'm going to take as my bride. Let's point a second. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and marry off my man. I'm going to marry Captain Shane to Usbale, who's unmarried, because we need to go ahead and start producing an heir. I'm not playing a tall strategy. I'm not playing, to conquer the whole world. We need to go ahead and start producing an heir, which is going to help with building another stronger knight. So, she has characteristics I like. Let's do it. We are local. we're lowborn, but we're not lowborn. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. Okay, now my second in command can still be her. Let's make our wife our second in command. Let's do it. And mastered arms. Okay, well that's she's also going to be my master of arms for now. Because, yeah, she's kind of awesome at that. Bodyguard. Okay, Rue is good at it. So, and I'm going to hold off in this other bodyguard position just because I don't want to put anybody, I don't want to put a bunch of average people in places. I already have her as my second and she is average. So we're going to hold off on that. So let's go ahead and hit this button here. Go ahead and start it up. Guess could have just hit the space bar. So like I said in my last video, I'm not the best at this game. Still learning it, still trying my best. But I want it to be a fun role-playing experience, and I just want to see how far I can get it until it's not fun anymore. So we'll just see. And please, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, just trying to build a small little gaming channel, and just, you know, let y'all enjoy what I enjoy doing. And let's go ahead and look at renewing this. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this for the men at arms. I know that it's not the best idea to do men at arms because you don't get to pick what. It's random. But I've been lucky in the past and got some good ones on those. And since we are still a lowborn, you know, lord, it may be kind of interesting to see, you know, be like, hey, dude, I got a hook on you. Let's give me some men so I can do more courageous things in the future. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I got some armored footmen, so that's not terrible. That is not a terrible gift at all. We're going to keep going on our traveling ways. What we got going here? Criminal contract. I can make a request. Rent a night. You know what? Let's go ahead and get some gold from them too. Why not? Hired muscle. Okay. So my needs are simple. Explain. Greenan. There are certain thorns in the rose of Banff, and I would have you remove these prickly characters, and I can't be seen to remove them directly, so you're going to deal with them for me. I draw a thumb across my neck quizzically. No, clarifies my employer. No serious bloodshed. Just keep them silent without killing them till they understand what it is to disrespect the Mormare. Seems simple enough. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this one, y'all. Oh, let's pause that. Alright, so right now it's 43 days. Definitely want to use the wife. And Rue. Look at that thing just popping up. So it's going to be 100% when I'm done. Let's see. So benefits from shy and humble. So he is shy, so it, you know, it's going to benefit from having him. Okay. And a foot pad is going to benefit from having somebody who's deceitful and calm, and not going to be great for somebody who's honest and wrathful. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this guy, because, yeah. Oh, it still did take it down 13 days, though. So now it's at 30 days for each phase. So we'll go ahead and get this rolling. These. Alright. A follower's heart. Captain Shane, my leader. I've met the most ravishing woman here, Buchan. My bodyguard Rouge stumbles as he addresses me. Her family will not let us marry without me paying a sizable dowry. He stutters sadly. Please help me. Ooh, okay. So this guy wants to marry this woman. She is homely and naive. Pleaser, diligent, shy, and patient. She has decent learning, decent diplomacy. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's help it. All in the name of love, right? We are in debt, though. I know, I'm in debt. It'll be alright. We'll finish this scheme up soon and be out of debt real quick. Okay. We have an opportunity if we want to make some money. Okay, and join the ribbing of the lost. Wait. Each night one fire becomes the hub of the camp's social activity. People coalescing around my inner circle to wag tongues and trade friendly barbs. Tonight is no exception. Look, all I'm saying, sort of Yashia to the giggling of several other followers, is that poor Alus may have lost the odd few coins to a trickster or two, but in her defense, how was she to know that toothless beggar wasn't really the king of Bushan? A chorus of inebriant guffaws breaks out from the easily pleased onlookers, though it seems to be wearing on a lust. Should I join in on it? I'm just gonna make everybody dislike her a little bit more, but make everybody like me a little bit more. And 50. Tell a joke. So, ooh, I don't want to spend that. No. Let's just soak it all in. We're not about that life. We're a nice guy. We are trying to be, anyways. Okay, I can make a request interaction. He's got 33 gold. Whichever you reach my max amount. Hold on, I'm looking at something. Oh, he won't accept anyways, okay. That's cool. The food at more of Buchan's resident in Hannah is excellent. Of course, a far cry from the usual rough and ready fare that I am so used to. I'm very glad you could answer my summons, Min says, gesturing in my direction. I'd like to see if there's anything we can do to help one another. After all, there are certain times that a man of my stature can't quite get as down in the muck as certain jobs require. Alright. Oh, what the heck? This is horrible. He's gonna get a hook on me, but I get some gold, or I get some provision, and he gets a hook on me. Either way, this man's getting a hook on me. Alright, well, might as well get closer to you not being pregnancy. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Mistress Uspa, is bearing my child. Cannot wait to hold the babe in my arms. Alright, there we go. That's what we're talking about, starting to build that family. Oh, no, not yet. We want to get this to 100%. Harrison. Cathars in Low Lotharingia. Prince Archbishop Wilbur of Lower Lotharingia has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to Catharism. What? An archbishop converted? Having become delusionalist with the teachings of the Catholic priest, the nobles of Lower no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As Cathars, they believe their new faith properly aligned with that will of God, and they are distancing themselves from their former religious institution. What a twist of mockery. A faithful visitor. A campfire crackles, an illuminated figure entering our circle. He moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour. Hand wrapped around his walking stick, those standing guard are already intercepting, but I wave them away. Do you have a place for a man of God? He smiles at me hopefully, dirty clothes rustling in the stiff breeze, a wandering priest. Such figures are well known in Catholic circles. The traveling preachers spread the word of God to every nook and cranny of the world. Okay, okay. So, he can join my camp, or he can just stay. Alright, this one has a chance for stress. You know what, let's do it. Yeah, friend of the holy. That's good because we are zealous. I know, we're still in debt. Let's go ahead and pause that real quick and look at what kind of interactions I can make. So he is willing to accept me getting the money now. That's all he'll accept. Let's go ahead and do that. We could use some traveling funds. Let's look at him. Okay, he's not accepting nothing anytime soon. Ooh. 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 Yes, he's not accepting anything anytime soon, so let's go ahead and click away from them. Alright, let's keep it going. Only got a little bit longer. Let's see, the scheme failed. Oh, for me to learn High German, okay. After lots of hard work, nothing. It is impossible to learn High German language, no matter how hard I try. I speak like a barely weaned babe and write like an unlettered blind serf who's missing most of their fingers. Bah, this was a waste of time. Holy cow, how does this game know me so well when it comes to trying to learn a language? Must admit defeat. No, I'm going to keep it active. Ooh, no, I'm not. 100 stress. You know what? I'm going to keep it active. Ooh, I have gained stress level. That hit hard. Mental break. Went in desires. Lately, it feels like I am constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. Ooh, man. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreaming and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? Well, for one, we don't want to become a reclusive. We don't want no. I do not want to gain the trait reclusive. That sounds horrible. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're about to gain a little bit more. We're going to pause this real quick so we can go do a decision. Okay, so once I'm not traveling, I will go fishing. Or something along those lines. Alright. Let's go ahead and execute. Success, we got 67 gold. Alright. So, that will be that. The culture of Curio Mirror is unfamiliar to me, and some of their customs equally alien. This is proving especially true when Gigerum, acting as our cook for the evening, beckons me over to look at the stewing pot. It's a local recipe begins supposedly authentic. I was assured so by a passing merchant. I look at the substance with suspicion. Is that stewed vole with onions? You give it a try, gain a little stress maybe. Well, I don't want to gain a nickname. Ooh, I gained the stress. Ooh. Danger, stick in the wheel. Ravine, I hear Lucifer shout out in panic. Soon thereafter, I hear a loud crackling sound, like that of wood breaking, or of a patient finally snapping. I step out of the grass to see the splintered remains of a wagon wheel. My wagon wheel! I am sorry, my husband. It was my turn to look out, and I fell asleep at the reins. It's okay. You're pregnant, you know? Can't be mad at you for that. Alright. We're going to go ahead and lift that out ourselves. Alright. Canoe, the wolf boy. Okay. He's the son of wolves, and I'm the wolf slayer. Alright. As we travel through the wild lands of Scone, I find myself distinct feeling of being watched. Hiding, though poorly, I see a frail, dirty boy watching our entourage. A member of our caravan informs me that the locals say these lands are haunted by someone they call Canoe, who is said to have been raised far away from human society by a wolf. Apparently, the poor creature has taken a fascination with us and has even started to speak some basic Anglic, though not to any meaningful proficiency. Okay? Well, you know what? He's pretty strong. He's not that old. He's curious, he's paranoid, and he's calm. Okay? I'll train the boy. As we trek through Scone, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by tall grass. I proceed toward the commotion only to find Rue and Knockman having an irate row. I'll have no more of your idiocy, loathsome lummox. Rue stamps his foot in the mud. You're the one who has whined on the entire journey, squealing, "Are we there yet?" At every crossroads, Knockman retorts. Alright, come on. They can make amends. Might gain some prestige. Get encouraged. Mediator. Ooh, they both don't like that one. So let's take a chance of getting the prestige and the diplomacy lifestyle. Okay, awesome. I got the one I wanted. Alright, now to reduce the stress a little bit, let's come do this and let's work off some stress. There we go. Let's go ahead and notify me when it's ready. I do have a lot. Let's do 48-48. If I join this war. Oh. The enemy has a lot more. I only have 100 men. I'm not going to be able to do much of anything in that situation. So we're just going to stick out of that. Let's get some more money going, actually. Real quick before I get money going, let's go ahead and go to proving grounds. Let's look here. We have footmen, so let's see. I can't afford any of these. What am I thinking? I'll go ahead and do one of these. Alright, so I'm going to do the barber's tent so I can get this health, disease resistance from hell, friendly casualty, and it's going to give me a little income. Just going to help me build a little extra money. Let's go ahead and do that. Who doesn't like a little extra money, especially when you're just a poor traveling mercenary? Alright, now let's go do the hired muscle. Alright, travel to accept. Okay. My needs are simple, explains Mail. There are certain thorns and... Okay, we read this. Alright. Let's go ahead. She'll accept it. He'll accept it. Alright. Just get it going now. So if y'all have any advice or anything I could do better, please let me know. Like I said, I'm new to this. Just trying to figure things out in this game. Just have fun doing it. Try to meet some new people that also enjoy Crusader Kings 3. So let's see. Alright, so I had a daughter. Well, because I am that kind of person, we're going to name her after my actual daughter. One of them. Alright, may you grow strong and wise, daughter. Okay. So, my spot. Move your cursed damn it! Yoshia, this is my spot, cries Gigarum, disrupting my evening walk. Shim seemed unmoved, simply folding his arm across his chest. It can't be your spot if it's got my tent up on it. Now can it? He starts back. Desperate for a higher authority, Gigarum whirls around me. Captain Shane, please, I beg you, discipline this wretch. Yeah, I'm going to do the one that gets me less stress, because if I side with him, my stress goes up. If I side with him, I'm going to go less. Right now, I'm trying to get that stress back down, before I have a mental breakdown. Alright. And I gained a hook on him. Let's see if I can make an interaction request. Gold, no. Night, no. Marriage, no. Okay, not with him. Oop. With the great city of Constantinople, holy cow, I can't talk today. In iconoclastic hands, a new patriarch has been put in charge of the Eastern Church by Basilius, and with most of the older Orthodox clergy has been unseated, arrested, or forced into exile. The ecumenical faith has been reduced to a state of heresy. Holy cow, look at this guy. He looks a little bit ridiculous, doesn't he? Okay, well. Savages. Alright, so he ain't 7 either, so that's okay. Plenty in common. Life is chosen. Order tends to magnify relationships, good and bad. Fortunately for a lust and rue, their common interest in gold, silver, and acquisition of wealth has proven to be a strong bonding agent. The two laughing and joking together at camp and riding alongside one another on the road is becoming an increasingly common sight. Encouraged friendship. Alright, good for them. You know what? We're okay with them being friends. We'll probably end up becoming lovers. Alright, well, barber's tent is finished. Did I never set my education? Why was that up? How upsetting that would be to know that I've done all this time. Where is my shit? Lifestyle. Okay, so I got this. See, getting closer. Getting a little closer. see. You are always there for me, and I hope you know that I am grateful. My ward canoe approaches me in a rare display of appreciation. Oh, I forgot about him. I need to set his learning. Okay. When I need it, I expect you to be there for me. 2, this is what it means to be a guardian. Okay. That's what it was. Let's go over here. Go ahead and... y'all. I want memories. Education focus. So, Marshall's going to be horrible, but I could go ahead and increase his learning. Alright. Alright, got 48. Wonderful job, Shane. The garden of Dunkeld is beautiful, blissfully silent, and I can rest a little easier at night. He tosses me a pouch of silver. Please stay with us the next time you're passing through the area. I am sure we can find suitable lodging, not to mention a suitable employment for such an enterprising young mercenary. Okay, well thank you, man. Appreciate it. Alright, well he will accept. Give me some money. Go ahead and make that request. He will not accept. He will not accept. He will not accept, okay. Well, all those guys are not going to accept. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and for tonight, we are going to move down to... Where do I want to move to? Well, let's move here, if I can. Can I travel here with enough provisions? Oh, I cannot. I am traveling currently. Alright. Objects available. Yep, not staying with them. Not doing that one. And not doing that one. Okay, yeah. Let's come down to Yorick. Nope, I will be able to do it. Sweetness. But we're going to customize this route. It's going to be long. It's going to be tedious. We're going to hit up all these darn places right here. I'm going to make sure that we have enough provisions to actually make it. Now also we're going to hire a mercenary group. Ooh, it's going to be rough. You know what though? That's okay with me. Let's do it to it. Okay, so go ahead and move down there. Camp gossip. It is uncommon to hear rumors swirling around this, or indeed any camp. Salacious notions and whispers of scandals can pass many a long unions. After all, sometimes they're even true. This week suggests that 2 people amongst our throng are waging a private war against one another, but both keep it secret to prevent their ill discipline from being discovered and punished. Not a kind thing for people to spout purely for entertainment, but then scuttlebutt rarely is. Should I investigate the matter? Ooh, let's do that. Alright, Canoe has been a real challenge to mentor. That much is certain. He is scarcely able to string a sentence together and still prowls against like a beast. Life indoors seems to cause him a great deal of stress, and when he does decide to speak, he speaks almost exclusively of returning to the wilderness. I watch as he stands uncomfortable on two legs and motions to leave, and somehow I know that this time he is leaving for good. Let's see. Did he leave? Did he stay? He did leave. Sickness in the herd. There's no two ways about it. Whether from weather, terrain, overloading, or simply bad luck, some milady has gotten into the camp's pack animals. They moan, they bray, they walk, but it's all growing slower and more sluggish by the hour. Never mind the day. Some of the horses have clear fevers, and one of the older mules looks ready to die. A dire threat if it spreads further. So it is looking like it's bad, bad, bad. Alright, let's do this one. I have a higher chance. Okay, we ease the suffering, gain some prestige. Alright, that's what's up. The ambush is sprung expertly. A vulnerable bottleneck in the train lets a horde of slavers, shackles and swords in hand, team at us from two sides, whilst a third group delay the convoy's main body from assisting us. A chorus of screams break out from those in my following, lacking weapons as realization kicks in. If these monsters win out, a horrifying fate awaits many of us. Alright, well, that one wouldn't be good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and enter a duel for the, duel to the death. Okay. Alright, won that one. Oh yeah, decent price, so I can check that. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So he's a physician, theologian, master philosopher, arrogant, chaste, and temperate. He's got good learning, good stewardship. I don't like that he's not Catholic, but we can always, change that later. Okay, we're going to do night effectiveness. Okay, so I moved my camp. Alright, and that is where I'm going to end it for the night. It's been real, y'all. Again, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Give me all the feedback you can. Y'all have a great one.